Ladies and gentlemen, the day we've been waiting for. Bryce Young was drafted by the Seahawks. Actually, was traded in a rare trade. Steelers had way too many quarterbacks. They had Kenny Pickett. They had, sorry about that. They had Jimmy G. They had Trubisky, and we're like, you know what? No, we're gonna take Bryce Young. But realistically, let's just pretend we drafted him, okay? Here's something we're gonna do. So Bryce Young had a conversation, okay? He had a little conversation with Kenneth Walker. He's like, Kenneth Walker, bro, do you mind
This player has a zone ability.
if we can swap players or numbers? And Kenneth Walker, the man he is, decided, sure, I'll do that. So now your boy, where is he? Here he is, can be number 9. He's about to release him. He's going to be number 9 for the Seahawks. So thank you, Kenneth Walker. You're a beast. I'm going to change you to 6. Ladies and gentlemen, I am excited. First game for Bryce Young. Right? We trade away Diggs, so that number is available. We're at a new stadium. Top of the line. I'm just going to say better than the Rams. New season. Let's get this going. Here we go. DK Metcalf, Sauce Gardner, Kenneth Walker. We got going against Darius Slay, Fletcher Cox, Lane Johnson. Let's ball out. Let's enjoy this gameplay. Guys, I'm not going to do any commentating after this. Enjoy the game. Here we go. New stadium. Fuck yes.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got a much-anticipated rematch of last year's NFC title game. It's the Eagles and the Hawks under the lights on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Hurts throwing right away. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Hurts throw there taken in by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds. the gun. It's Hurts. He's going to look deep for more. And this one is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. They'll score on a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber that runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now back to throw. Hurts fumbles it, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Drake London, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Sometimes it's a danger putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You can wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This pass complete to Melton. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. He'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Drake London. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point open through by Myers. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 42. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch,
touchdown, Seahawks. Bo Melton, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. You can't run it down in distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Walker now on 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 92 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. It is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. They'll look to throw here. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Seahawks have taken a 5-touchdown lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So for those of you that don't know what's going on, we basically transformed Kenny Pickett into Bryce Young. That's why they're saying a second-year quarterback.
And he'll take it a yard or so
even though he's technically not a rookie,
the Eagles offense back out on the field. Still in the first
so a little
half,
clarification.
this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Hurts. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Hurts fumbles it. But I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was. And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Alexander Johnson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. Able to get away. And he's taken in by the tight end Fan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we have reached halftime here in the... All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now. And I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They're going to look to throw. And this one's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be caught, Dwayne Eskridge. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Back to throw now on first down. Quick slant complete to Melton. Touchdown! Bo Melton. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Hurts.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Roquan Smith now with his 2nd sack here on opening night.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Taking it about the 36. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got London on the slant. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls it off the field?
Here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks have got it on cruise control. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outline. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Bird sets up to throw it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Hurts. He's got Smith here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. Back now here on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him about the 43. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your keys. And a smart thinking guy running an offense can see when you break down on that, and he took full advantage of it.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. This pass is caught by London. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Now back to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Drake London with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Seahawks are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as he just added on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Hurts throw there, taken in by Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw here. And his throw here is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there. No return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. We'll get another look at Drake London as this offense returns to the field.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way?
He's got him in. Complete. The 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Eagles.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. On 1st down, Hurts. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. We'll get another look at Drake London as this offense returns to the field. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, CD, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
To throw again on second down. Hurts eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one. And
ladies and gentlemen, the first game of Season 2 in the books with our new quarterback, a new stadium, a new head coach. Lots of stuff going on here, and I am excited and happy that we won that one. So let's go advance the week. Weekly awards. Let's see who got it. Bryce Young, 20 for 23, 397 passing yards. 8 passing touchdowns, man. An interception, a sack. 2 carries for 42 rushing yards. I like it. Well done, man. News, let's see. FS Simmons is down with injury. Taylor Rapp is out, so he went to New England. What else? Looks like we're going to be at home for week 2. Nice. Had to clear my throat. So, as far as the top performers so far in week 1, you have Zach Wilson with a 65% completion, 401 yards, 3 TDs. Right behind him, brand new rookie Bryce Young. He's supposed to be, he's a star basically. His 86% completion, 397 yards, and 8 TDs. And then Justin Herbert with 62% completion, 368 yards, and 1 touchdown. Your rushing leaders, as always, it's going to be your boy Kenneth Walker III with 11 attempts, 131 yards, 2 TDs, followed closely behind by Jonathan Taylor with 17 attempts, 127 yards, 2 TDs. And then Saquon Barkley, 20 attempts, 126 yards, and 1 touchdown. And then your boy, receiving leaders. I don't know what's going on with DK Metcalf. I'm not sure if he had a rest day, if he was injured, if something happened during the preseason. I'm not sure, but he was not starting our game as our wide receiver 1. It was Drake London. But your boy Drake London filled those shoes. He had 8 receptions for 182 yards and 4 TDs. And then Garrett Wilson is in second place with 11 receptions, 179 yards, and 1 touchdown. And then Mike Williams with 9 receptions, 157 yards, and 0 touchdowns. Now, this is what confused me. Sack leaders. Trey Hendrickson has 4 by himself, week 1. Okay, so mind blown. And then tied for first place is our boy Roquan Smith. And then there's Maurice Hurst, both with 2 sacks apiece and 2 tackles for loss. And then do we have interceptions? Yes. Everyone's tied for first place, basically. So Chidobe, Awuzie, Sidney Jones, our boy, and then Jalen Thompson all have 2 interceptions in that game, in their first game. Insane. And then tackle leaders, got Fred Warner, always booking it. Van Der Esch is up there, and Christian Kirksey. So nice. So, let's go to our thing here. Let's see who we're going to re-sign this year. I want to know. Oh, hell yeah. Look, Jordan Brooks, without a doubt. He's only 25 years old, still has a lot of football left in him. We're going to sign him to a superstar max. I mean, he's a superstar, so we're going to sign him up. Get him a big contract. Noah Fant, oh, we'll give you like, what are you, 25? We'll give you a 2-year contract, see how that thing goes. Gabe Jackson, you're decent. Yes, we're going to re-sign you. Yeah. Yes, for sure. But look at that. He doesn't want to play in Seattle. And look, out of all of our players right now so far, we have 1, 2, like there's some stars in here, man. Oh wow, there's a lot. Not a fan of him. Not a fan of you. Not a fan of you. Not a fan of you. You can keep you around, I guess. Quentin Jefferson, yes, we want to keep you. Jason Myers, we're keeping. No to you. Well, yeah, we'll keep you. Drew Lock, obviously, we're gonna keep. So there's quite a few on here that we gotta re-sign. It's gonna be insane. We'll make it. We'll make it work. Look, we have 436 million that we can work with. So I think we're fine. Now, we're going to be playing against the San Francisco 49ers. And if you look at our standings here, everyone has a win except for the Rams, which is odd. It's very, very odd. Usually it would be like the Cardinals or the Seahawks that would be 0-1. But I'm not complaining. Not complaining one bit. So, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm ready for season 2. I'm excited. Let's get Bryce Young a Super Bowl ring. First year in. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's have fun. Guys, take care of yourself. Stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.